I'm getting a picture of a very bubbly, very chatty, very friendly woman, very attractive, everyone keeps telling me. And a lot of people saying it's, that they just want this thing resolved. Her stepbrother as well has told The Sun today that her disappearance is proper out of character, his words that he told The Sun today. So everybody here very, very concerned. And as I say, the police are still maintaining their search on that part of the river at the bottom of Wenson Park. We've seen specialist dive teams sweep the area with sonar, and then divers go in and painstakingly search a bit of river by the bank at the bottom of the park there.
Right, in other news now, a witness has said they saw missing mother of three, Gaynor Lord, doing yoga in a park before she went missing on Friday. Her belongings were found scattered around the park. The police leading the search say they've been linking in with the force that worked on the Nicola Bulley case to learn lessons from that investigation. Well, let's get the latest now. Reporter Nick Ellerby is in Norwich and joins me now. Nick, just give us a sense of what the investigation is now focusing on.
Good afternoon, Matt. So I've spoken to Norfolk Constabulary quite a few times over the last couple of days. They keep saying their working hypothesis over what happened to Gaynor Lord, the mum of three, who's 55, is that she entered the water of the River Wensum sometime on Friday evening. We know she left work early. She was supposed to finish her shift at Jarrold's department store, where she works as a retail assistant for Bullard's Gin, at 2:30 or 2:45. She was supposed to finish at 4 p.m. So she left early. She was seen on CCTV. That footage is available on the Times website. If people want to look up the story, you can see her rushing through Norwich city centre. She comes into the cathedral grounds where we are now and goes out again, and then makes her way to Wenson Park. She's last seen on St Augustine's Road at 4:01, heading to Wenson Park. And then, as you say, a couple of eyewitnesses reported seeing a woman who they believe to be Gaynor Lord in Wenson Park on Friday evening. Later that evening, her clothes were found in different parts of the park, as well as jewellery and her handbag and a mobile phone. And the police say that they've no evidence that Gaynor Lord has come to any harm, but are still searching that part of the river at the bottom of the park. Speaking to people today that knew Gaynor, they tell me that that park in the 70s and 80s was a public bathing area where they would used to go as children, so probably holds a lot of strong memories for Gaynor. And also, I'm getting a picture of a very bubbly, very chatty, very friendly woman, very attractive, everyone keeps telling me. And a lot of people saying it's, that they just want this thing resolved. Her stepbrother as well has told The Sun today that her disappearance is proper out of character, his words that he told The Sun today. So everybody here very, very concerned. And as I say, the police are still maintaining their search on that part of the river at the bottom of Wenson Park. We've seen specialist dive teams sweep the area with sonar, and then divers go in and painstakingly search a bit of river by the bank at the bottom of the park there, Matt.
And just finally, Nick, this suggestion that Norfolk Police have been working with the police in Lancashire to learn lessons from their handling of the search for Nicola Bulley, who disappeared early this year before her body was found in the river there. What do we know about that sort of connection?
Well, the superintendent in charge of the case did mention that he was talking to Lancashire Police and keen to learn lessons from that. We know that the Nicola Bulley case, the police released personal information about Nicola Bulley, which then led to internet sleuths and people up and down the country to speculate on what might have happened or what her mental state might have been at the time of her disappearance. But I understand that Lancashire Police have told Sky News that they are not aware that they were formally helping the investigation in any way, but it does seem that they might have had some conversations between officers. There is an update this afternoon. We'll speak to an officer at Norfolk Constabulary just after 2 p.m. to get any more information. But as far as we know, the police are not giving us any more information, but are concentrating their search on the River Wensum at Wenson Park.
Thanks so much for that. That's our reporter Nick Ellerby there, live in Norwich, where that search is continuing for the missing mother of three, Gaynor Lord. She's a 55-year-old retail assistant, was last seen on Friday afternoon when she left work early.